Okay, today I want to address our generation's fear of economic opportunities and unemployment. Research data around the world show that youth unemployment rates are rising as a result of economic recession and poor legislation. Countries such as Greece, Italy, Spain, and South Africa are suffering the most. But why millennials in Australia are worrying about it when the unemployment rate is only 12% for their age? 12% is actually nothing in comparison to Spain's, that is 57.9%. Today I am talking to a very close friend of mine, Senna, that I met through dancing. She has a career in the creative arts industry, an industry that is not well known for providing financial stability.
My name is Natalia. I'm a whole host of different things: a student, a content creator, a dancer, dance teacher, the list goes on. So my primary job at the moment is as a dance teacher. So that's where I'd probably say that I make about 80% of my income. And then I have other little jobs on the side that I do. I guess you could kind of call them side hustles.
Yes.
Things that eventually I would like to make into something more full-time. So I do some sort of design work, freelance sort of stuff, content creation, things like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely lower income. I now have gotten to a point, I've been teaching dance for quite a while. So I've gotten to a point where I do get paid more and I have more financial opportunities because of the experience that I have, like any other industry.
Yeah.
But it's still quite a difficult industry, and there are a lot of dance teachers and dancers who are really, really underpaid for the work that they do. And a lot of the time, a lot of other factors aren't considered. Just because we're teaching a 1 hour class doesn't mean that we're not doing 1 or 2 hours work behind the scenes on top of that.
Yeah.
A lot of employers see like how much dance teachers or dancers charge and think, that's ridiculous, that's insane, it should be much cheaper.
So you've been talking about moving out for a couple of years now, and now you say like hopefully within a year you have your own place. Do you reckon because of the fear of financial stability is you pushing it back as well? Sometimes
100%.
Yeah.
That's like the main reason why I haven't. I the first thing that I wanted to do was ideally finish my study. That was a big factor. But also I want to know that I'd like to be in a position where I don't ever have to move back home.
I'm definitely have in my mind a few people right now that I'm like, they moved out and they moved in back again with family, just because of, usually it's because of money, because that's the biggest problem, I would say. If you knew you have the money that you would be satisfied with, what would be the things that you would definitely change right now for you?
For me, it would just be finding some sort of somewhat stable income that I enjoy.
Yes.
Because apart from being a student, more like full-time hours would be ideal.
It is, again, kind of like, as a generation, we kind of escaping the whole thing with working for money. We actually want to work for something that we enjoy.
Yeah.
I personally would never be seeing myself having an office job, for example, because
same.
that's something I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
While my sister, she's an accountant and she loves her job, but so many other people would do this job simply because of money.
Yeah. Like I know with myself in the past, I've had a retail job and I got to a point where I just really didn't like the retail job and I wasn't enjoying myself to the point that I had anxiety and stress and it pretty much wasn't worth it anymore. So I just quit. Yeah. And the only reason I could do that was because I was still at home and I had a stable place that I knew I could come home to and I had food, and I'm on this path of finding what I love to do and finding jobs that I essentially don't work a day in my life. And I'd much rather take my time to find that than
working somewhere that you don't enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you had the money now, what are the things that it would be different in your everyday life? So first of all, you said you were gonna be living by yourself, for sure. What else?
I'd probably have a larger emergency fund. And then after that, it would be getting a new car so that I can get to and from my jobs.
Do you think that as a generation, we have a fear of not having money, but also we don't give a fuck about it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Of we want to live this luxury life where we can travel and we can do stuff, but then at the same time we're like, we don't want to work that job that we really don't like, or don't want to do this and that. So then we can't live that luxury life necessarily.
I'll be honest, I don't really know how I feel about this topic. All I know is that I'm not confident that our generation is gonna have a lot of financial opportunities. Especially for university students, it has been proven that we experience more stress and anxiety related to finances, and I get it. I personally have to juggle 2 jobs, 1 full-time course at university, and on top of that I have to find time to spend with friends and family, and trust me, there is barely enough sleep in the between. And I am one of the lucky ones, because I have the support of my family that I live with. Not everyone has that.